Okay, now let's move on to the balance sheet. Well, your balance sheet is consists of two parts. The first is a total assets part, and then liabilities and equity parts. And if you take a look from the start of the total assets, you see the cash and equivalents. Well, there's no information we can solve for cash and equivalents, so we just leave the number there without putting any formulas. And the same thing with accounts receivable, same thing with inventory. But for total current assets, we know our total current assets is a sum of all these individual current assets, cash, account receivable, and inventory. So we just put the formula in there. And then you can simply drag it to the right to replicate the formula for the previous year. And for plant and equipment, the next one, this is an independent item, and we don't have information to solve the numbers, so we just leave the number there. For accumulation and depreciation, well, there's nothing we could solve for the previous year's accumulated depreciation, but for the current year's depreciation, we know we take the formula of the previous year's depreciation plus, okay, the depreciation expense on the income statement, and then click on enter. Okay, so the definition of cumulative depreciation is years and years of accumulation of depreciation expenses. Well, depreciation expenses occurs every year and it keeps accumulating to this balance sheet item. Let me do it again. I can put the previous year, put C8, okay, and then add the depreciation amortization, or you can call it depreciation expenses from the balance sheet. Okay, click on enter.